Josh Peck, known for his role alongside Drake Bell in Drake and Josh, found himself amidst a whirlwind of backlash for his silence on allegations made against Nickelodeon's Dan Schneider. In a really honest moment, Drake Bell spills the beans on something that's been hidden away for too long.
I was sleeping on the couch where I would usually sleep, and I woke up to him. I just opened my eyes, I woke up, and he was sexually assaulting me. Elaborate on that on camera, really.
Whatever you feel comfortable or you think would help.
Why don't you do this?
Yeah.
Why don't you think of the worst stuff that someone can do to somebody as a sexual assault, and that'll answer your question. My girlfriend's mom said, "Hey Drake, can I talk to you in the kitchen for a second?" She shuts the door behind me, so it's just the two of us. She's like, "What's going on?" And I go, "Oh yeah, Brian, we had plans." She goes, No. A 40-something-year-old man does not call my daughter's boyfriend like that.
As the truth comes out, it leaves its mark on Hollywood, sparking a change for the better. In the midst of everything happening, there's a surprising silence. Josh Peck, famed for his part alongside Drake Bell in Drake and Josh, became entangled in a storm of criticism due to his quiet stance on accusations leveled against Nickelodeon's Dan Schneider. Amid the flood of inquiries and messages regarding Quiet on Set, Josh Peck takes to TikTok to release an emotional video, leaving many fans to interpret it as an indifferent perspective about Quiet on Set.
If I haven't talked to you since 2023, take that as a sign that you don't exist to me anymore. You got sprayed with the raid. Bye.
At first, Josh blocks anyone who messages him about the issue. But then, in a heartfelt moment, Josh finally opens up and speaks out.
The dirty little secret, I guess, was like, I knew that Drake and I didn't stay in touch for the 10 years since we had made the show, but no one needed to know that. Like, I was happy to just die with that secret that, like, we made this thing that people really love, but maybe we weren't that close. So I didn't invite him to my wedding because I hadn't really talked to him in many, many years. Cut to, I'm getting married that night, and I see these text messages from him, like, cursing me out, coming for me. I'm like, on the night of my wedding. And I'm like, yo, and it's delusional because I'm like, bro, it's like we worked at Coffee Bean when we were 16. Like, I'm sorry, I'm 31 now, I might have lost your number.
In a heartfelt plea, Drake Bell asks for understanding, shedding light on the complexity of processing such deep emotional scars.
This is really, processing this and going through this is a really emotional time, and a lot of it's very, very difficult. So not everything is put out to the public, but I just want you guys to know that he has reached out to me, and it's been very sensitive, but he has reached out to talk with me and help me work through this.
Drake Bell talks about how Josh Peck had his back when the Quiet on Set documentary came out. In the documentary, Drake talked about being a victim in a sexual abuse case from 2003 involving Brian Peck. Drake says he's thankful for Josh's support behind the scenes, and he even talked about it on the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast.
I appreciate that he reached out to me privately and didn't go straight to the media because, he was there with me.
Drake says that even though Josh didn't know everything about what happened, he still reached out to him privately, which meant a lot. Despite people pushing Josh to say something publicly, he took his time. When he finally spoke up on Instagram, he showed his support for abuse survivors and called for changes in the entertainment industry. The journey beyond Nickelodeon for Josh Peck has been one of transformation and discovery, marking his evolution from a child star to a multifaceted entertainer and digital influencer. Beyond the shadow of Nickelodeon, Josh ventured into the realms of cinema, authored a book, and became a beloved figure on social media, sharing his life's ups and downs, including the joy of fatherhood. His foray into YouTube and podcasting has not only showcased his versatility, but also allowed him to engage with a global audience, sharing experiences that resonate with many. Do you think Josh should have taken a more active approach to the Quiet on Set documentary? Let us know what you think below.